Super Bowl and stuff.
All right. Welcome in, guys and gals. Locker Room Sports Show number 280. Dean, we're going to talk about Deion Sanders' health updates. We're going to have some more on that tomorrow. So he'll be breaking a talk to the news media tomorrow with his medical team. Boo Carter. We got some stuff to talk about that a little bit. Ohio State, being without Kelly, of course, he went to the Raiders. He's going to be calling plays for Brock Bowers and the group out there. We got our top 10 preseason picks here, and you may be surprised by a little bit. Dean's got his all-SEC team. I got the players list for DBs for Alabama and for Auburn, and I got a few sneaky good games for week one early.
Yeah, man, week one's going to be awesome.
So let's bring in the man of the hour, Northwest Georgia Scoreboard Show, the Birge. Look at him and find him over there on Twitter at Birge. We'd appreciate it. Thank all you ladies and gentlemen for stopping by and hanging out with us today. Welcome into the show again, Birge.
Good to be here, as always.
As always, our number one fan, Jeff Anderson. What is your opinion on the EO? I'm not sure what you had to clarify there. Help us out. We're going to talk about Brad Hartline being the OC there.
He's Ohio State's new.
He was
a wideout.
Yeah, he played back in the day. He's an All-American type player, so we're going to see how does Ohio State. Maybe it's just a roundtable topic. We'll spend a few minutes on it.
I remember him being pretty good.
But first, we got to give. We're doing sports, so sports entertainment. You got to mention Hulk Hogan passing.
Yeah. Sad thing.
It is. 71 years old. Terry Bollea, icon for sports entertainment, period, just in general, no matter what you thought about him, where you was. If you're from the ages of, any age really, but in his prime glory, if you're 40-ish and older, you grew up watching him. And I remember watching him beat Sheik for the belt when I was just probably 7 or so. I remember him slamming the Giant. Remember the King Kong Bundy match at WrestleMania and the blue cage. One of his better matches he had with The Rock in like one of the WrestleMania 14 or 14, 15, something like that. So he's an icon, legend. Without Hulk Hogan, there wouldn't be a lot of wrestlers. Probably. There just wouldn't be.
No, you don't. Him and Ric Flair is probably two of the greats, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, him, Steve Austin, Ric Flair, The Rock, Undertaker. Those are precedented guys that help make marks. And Shawn Michaels. Those guys are trendsetters.
Yeah, kept the business alive, kept it growing.
Junkyard Dog. I got his autograph in Rome.
Yeah,
I was happy about that. But the first time I seen Hulk Hogan was on Rocky III.
Yeah.
And, it's supposed to have this exhibition, and he just beats the crap out of Rocky.
Yeah.
But that's the first experience I had. But I always liked him,
Yeah, he is, what you had to bring it up. We had to mention that. So, prayers to his family and all the other fans and people. It's, I seen some interviews with Ric Flair, and those guys were really hurt by it. Some guys were close to him.
Had he been sick or was it sudden?
Well, he had another surgery. It seems like at the end of the year or first of this year, and he didn't look real good. I seen him on an interview about a month ago, and he looked kind of thin for him.
Right.
He looked kind of thin in the face. So, 71, he used a lot of steroids. He put his body through everything. He broke his back I don't know how many times in just wrestling. And
really?
You're just constantly injured doing that kind of work.
That broke back. You don't just bounce back from that broke back.
No, it's hurt a lot of people. So we had to mention that. Now, as far as Deion Sanders, talk about his health for a second. I had heard today that he's going to have a meeting with the media, with his sports team, his sports doctors are going to be there with him. Do know that he had 2 toes amputated. He has circulation problems in his legs. And some people are giving him a hard time. They're telling him he's the next Urban Meyer. He's going to run now that his son's gone. He got his jersey retired because they won, 10, 12 games or something. Or I don't know. Now, personally, I like Deion.
I like him. Yeah.
We grew up watching him play. He's one of the greatest athletes I ever saw. So that'll be tomorrow. That's just a little news on him.
So they're predicting that he's going to resign tomorrow.
Yeah, or just I'm going to have to because of like when Urban left Florida.
But it's really because Shadour's gone.
Well, he does have health problems. That is legit. That's not a lie. Like, Urban come up with, I have headaches and psychologically I'm just broken and okay, whatever.
After 2 championships.
Yeah, Bama hurt his feelings and
Two. Yeah,
I think he should have stayed around. But you lose your staff, you know.
Yeah, he lost Mullen,
and he's at
where is Mullen now? Why is he not coaching?
He's at UNLV.
Is he their head coach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I hope he does a good job. I like him.
Have you seen that Birge on some preseason picks? I looked at a preseason bowl, that one I sent you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They got them winning some games this year.
You know, they were pretty good last year.
You think they'll win some games with Dan?
I mean, I'm sure.
I think he's good.
I'm sure they don't have the talent to do anything substantial.
But Mississippi State's never been better than they were with Dan Mullen.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, he's talking about the executive order. Yeah, we can touch on that. Absolutely. The executive order that Trump put into effect having to do with pretty much buying players, it don't change anything. It's kind of like people that want to ban guns and talk about we need to have background checks before people buy guns. And we're like, we already do.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. You just can't go out here and get a gun.
It seems to me that some lawyer talk, which I am not a lawyer. I have seen some on TV, and I do have a close friend that's a lawyer, actually 2 or 3. I think now that if you get caught not turning this money through the NIL Go, that it being an executive order, you could probably some kind of legally, you could bring it to Congress to actually have some legitimacy because it is a standing federal order.
Right. It's kind of like common sense. So you know when it's illegal.
Well, you're not supposed to buy players.
If you go buy a gun behind the Piggly Wiggly, if one of us
it's probably not legit.
It's not legal.
No.
And the same with these players.
Yeah.
If you're having to meet in a back alley to get this player.
Yeah, I would probably not. The whole problem is that they're not. It's never going to be 100% legit. It's just how the world we live in. It's just how it is.
Well, there's going to be corruption.
It's just how it is. That's what we're going to have to deal with. You can't buy a player, but if a player comes to the university and they get lined up on a deal, like whether a more known example of that would be, we're talking about the executive order that Trump put in the line. Williams, Ryan, he cut a deal with Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's, and Cam Coleman has a deal with Zaxby's or something. So, I mean, that's legit. Mm-hmm. Those are real businesses. And I was always told you can't affiliate your university with your NIL. As me and Birge broke down last year, we talked about high school. And we tried to give examples of like Cherokee County's player last year. We just used Tay Diamond as an example. Tay couldn't go down here to Pick and Save and advertise for their groceries and have on a Cherokee County jersey or hat.
Right. He just got to do it on his
because it's his NIL, his name, his image, and his likeness, which has nothing to do with the university.
Right.
So I don't.
But he can't wear no Chattooga gear neither. He can't wear nothing that promotes any team.
Right. Yeah. No. It just has to be strictly you.
Right.
It's about your name. So I don't think the executive order is a big deal. I don't see it making any difference. You're still not supposed to buy players, which people do, teams do. It's just the way it is. The portal is what screwed all this up.
Yeah.
It's the portal. That's made a mess.
The Braves are paying me 50 cents every time I take a sip. They got so bad lately.
So, okay, look, there you go.
Are they still not doing good? Hey, do you know, and this is off the subject, but you remember Coach Siegler, don't you?
I do.
His son's playing for the Brewers now.
I just talked to
he's got like 5 hits. He's played in about 10 games.
That's great. That's pretty good.
He played high school ball at Cartersville. They're playing him at third base. He's just getting his feet wet.
Yeah.
Don't start every game. But
I don't care, man. You get on the MLB team, you are legit. I don't care.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
You're good. You're quality because I know how hard it is to make a Rome Braves team. It's tough.
Well, he's worked hard because he's been in the minors. What's he been in the minors for? Benton 5 or 6 years?
Yeah, man. It's hard.
It's been a few.
Yeah, but he is he's in their rotation right now. He's not a full-time starter.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay.
Still.
He gets to live in a big, nice house, drive a car. His stuff's paid for. I love it. I love a good story. Talking about some good stories. Boo Carter is 50-50 now for Tennessee. Dean, it was as of about Friday, they were about 90-10 that he was leaving. He was one of the first high school players. He was the first high school player in the state of Tennessee high school to get an NIL deal. He's come in here and he's made a name for himself. He's an excellent player. He went to the coach, parents alone. Hey, I want to be Mbakwe. Hey, I want to be Travis Hunter. I want to play both ways. I want to take a few punts, put me in some offensive plays. Deion did it. We want to do it too, and he can do it. He's great.
Yeah, he's good.
But he's just kind of holding out for a little bit of money, and I get it. Whatever. So, but right now it seems like he had put out a tweet. He wanted his mom to come for week 3 Birge to the Georgia game to get him some stuff lined up, and he had like little orange dots, and his dad said something about that they're staying and go Vols. So
well, the only story I heard, it was from a Tennessee fan that they're ready for him to go. They wasn't real happy with him. Apparently he hadn't showed up all summer, and some of the older players chewed him out and he left.
Yeah.
Then the mother come on there and somebody's telling it he's in a gang. But if you hear her talk, you got to wonder because it was bad now. It was straight.
Mamas are going mama bear. Always trust me. You got kids, mamas are going mama bear and protect their kids. Whether they're right or wrong, they're going mama bear and they're going to protect. So,
but the word is that there was some rumor that he was running around with some gang out of Chattanooga. I don't know if that's true, but apparently Boo's had trouble played for 3 high schools in 4 years. And supposedly the mother went to his last coach and said, then all this is rumor.
Just allegedly.
Allegedly.
You just hear crap.
If he don't start touching that ball more, he'll be playing somewhere else.
Well, that's probably not. I mean, he's good. And she wants her kid to play more, and he is good.
He did. They won this. Well, they didn't win it. They went to the state finals.
Yeah. So as of right now, he's probably going to stay at Tennessee. I had to put this out there. Jeff can speak more on this. Brad Hartline, Birge, he's the new offensive coach at Ohio State. I just had to ask. Nobody else has already asked. Will it make a difference in the play calling? with Chip Kelly at the Raiders now, it's got to be a little different.
Got to be, but this guy's done look at some of the wideouts that's played there. Olave and Jack Smith and Igba.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jeremiah Smith, who was the guy that we like so much, Ibuka. I know he's getting 5 stars, but he's doing something with them.
Yeah.
You got Garrett Wilson. He's coached he's coached 5 or 6 All-Americans. I'm imagining he can call the plays.
He is one of them, Birge. Hartline, he's a Buckeye. He played there. He was All-American that 1,000-yard season.
He was pretty dang good. I think he played for them back when they were pretty good. Which they've always been pretty good.
I think, something like that.
Maybe.
It's been about 10 years ago.
He's still got good receivers now, too.
He's still got Jeremiah Smith, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carnell Tate, Brandon Ennis.
Tate's good.
Oh, Tate's very good. Tate will step up and be like Igbuka.
Sure.
Yeah.
I forgot about Tate. Tate's a stud. He's kind of their 3rd receiver last year, wasn't he?
Yes.
And
Now he'll be their 2nd.
Here's a few sneaky games, guys. Please chime in on this and just say, no, that's crazy or that's legit. These are some sneaky week 1 games. I was rolling through there and just seeing some games. This one interests me. Alumni here. Hello, JSU.
Mm-hmm.
They are at UCF the 28th on a Thursday night game.
Mm.
I think that'll be a good game.
Central Florida and JSU. That's August the 29th.
Yeah, 28th. Yeah.
Oh, 28th.
All right. Then also Nebraska plays Cincinnati at Arrowhead Stadium. I think that's interesting.
I like that game. Nebraska really needs to win that game.
It's at Arrowhead Stadium. It's
odd. It's not really. I guess it's close to Nebraska.
It's an attraction. It's cool for the kids to go to NFL Stadium play.
I like that. When it's the
same day, 28th, Thursday. Then Friday, of course, Auburn is at Baylor. Georgia Tech's at Colorado. I think that's an interesting game.
Very, very. We'll get to see.
Who's going to be Colorado's quarterback?
Well, that's what I was saying. Will it be Lewis?
Yeah, I think so. I've seen him taking the reps and videos that I've seen.
I would I would take Georgia Tech in that, but I do think it's an interesting matchup.
And then the 30th, Mississippi State's going to play Southern Miss at Hattiesburg, Mississippi over there. So I just thought that's kind of interesting, which we'll get to see Fluff.
That's so the big games are all on
that Saturday.
Most of them. And Sunday too, probably.
There is one, I think. Now, please fill me in, Birge. I'm going to pick on Georgia for a minute. I'm just – these teams here were the only ones to seem to have some kind of have a little guts to them, man. We got to – our conference is just looking weak right now. We get a lot of crap talked about us. We don't play non-conference games, which I don't think is a big deal at all. But Bama, South Carolina, Auburn, LSU, Tennessee are the only ones playing any real D1. Everybody playing Austin Peay or McNeese State or I wish we could week one play somebody. Grab your crappy game like before your rival game or something.
The only thing I can say about that is, you play.
They can't do nothing about it. I know it's planned out.
We've played the Clemsons. We've played and here's my answer to the three soft games that we have: Tennessee, Alabama, Auburn, Ole Miss, Florida, Texas. Does anybody else have that on the schedule? Not, but the ACC. So when these teams from like Dabo and the ACC get those, all 5 or 6 of those teams or teams like that on their schedule, then I think they'll have a little bit more right to come to the SEC and say, hey, you need to play 9 games, or hey, you need to, schedule tougher. I mean, it like you said, it's been scheduled in advance.
Yeah, can't do nothing about it.
And like we talked about before, if you don't schedule those teams are going under because that's what's paying their payroll.
Yeah. I would just like an opening game. Like,
I got you. I mean, I get it.
And Georgia don't have to play Notre Dame. I mean, what about Georgia play Miami? Like at a, maybe a neutral play. I don't know. I mean, I mean, Tennessee's playing Syracuse. I mean, that's whatever.
Some people don't think Carolina, they should play any no conference should play any tough games outside of their conference.
South Carolina, well, LSU has Clemson. Auburn got Baylor. South Carolina's playing. Who they got? Birge.
Who they got week 1?
I just looked at
Tennessee and Syracuse. That's a good matchup.
I don't remember.
But all the other teams from A&Ms to, all the way down, I would just like to see a better, not Austin. Georgia's playing Austin Peay week 2. When I was at Jacksonville, we played them for homecoming.
Who does Georgia open with?
Marshall.
Slidell. Marshall.
If you don't have Austin Peay, you're going to see Nicholls State.
I know.
I mean.
At least week 1, grab somebody. Grab Miami or
I mean, you've heard my thoughts.
Yeah.
On those games. I think we should play equal. We should play, one from each division. One ACC, make sure
at least one.
Big team. Yeah, one from
each. I think every Power 5 team, you're saying every Power 5 team should have at least one tough out-of-conference game.
Most of them do.
Yes.
Not all.
No, not all.
But most do. Because then you get like Signetti, which I did a whole.
Well, see, Georgia Tech's not considered bad.
Well, here's the thing
Georgia plays Auburn and Alabama consistently,
right,
and Florida. So
every year. And Tennessee every year.
We're not dropping.
Here's the thing about tough. It may be tough now, but 5 years from now, when you schedule them, they may have went by the wayside.
It's not a gripe about their schedule. It's week 1. I would just like to see, if we're going to come out swinging, and I'm such a big fan, I want to see a boom. I mean, I know Tennessee plays Syracuse, but
I think that'll be a good game. And I don't know how in the world that's an 11-point spread. I bet that goes way down. That might be it. That might be a pick 'em.
And they have
Virginia Tech.
VTech. South Carolina plays VTech.
That's that Sunday. That's
good.
A tough game.
That's okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, Virginia Tech's not going to win the conference, but I mean, there are somebody.
Yeah, they got a good program. Virginia Tech does.
And then week 2, South Carolina's going to play. They're going to play South Carolina State, and that's great. At least they're keeping it in state. I'd love Georgia to play Georgia Southern. Let the boys from Georgia Southern come up to Athens, get to go out there on the field and, get stepped on by a hobnail boot. Those kids would
They
love
may
it.
not be too interested in that.
Well, most kids don't even know the hobnail boot, but if they play it around Georgia, they know what it means. I'm just saying, Alabama. But why does Alabama not play Troy? I know there's an old story of Bear Bryant and his son had it out with UAB and that coach owned to open that play. I don't care. That's 7 years ago. Shut up. Play in-state teams. Auburn plays JSU.
Yeah, they did
used
there
to.
for a while.
They're playing South Alabama this year.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to play poo-poo, stop playing Southwest Community College out of the low banks of Florida somewhere. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm. You saying playing in-state.
Tennessee, play Chattanooga.
Yeah.
There's plenty
They
of
may
in-state.
do that some. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just all I'm saying. Week 1, let's go, man. I don't want to hear no crap from. I get tired of hearing crap from these other conferences, and I just don't want to hear it because I think our 8-game schedule is better than half theirs. Because we was talking about before the show. I think A&M could go in there and whack half those crap teams like Rutgers or UCLA or Minnesota or Illinois that Ohio State plays.
Yeah, the top teams in the SEC could definitely whack some.
I mean, just some good middle of the road.
Yeah,
A&M or LSU.
Mm-hmm.
They could beat any of those teams.
Oh yeah, I would think so.
Jeff said it won't be if Juju transfers with a starting QB.
He's already talking about transferring.
No, he's saying it won't be Juju starting. It'll be the transfer that come in.
Oh, I thought he was like,
The new guy come in.
okay, it won't be Juju. It'll be the transfer. I was fixing to say, good gosh, man, we got to stop this.
I kind of heard that same thing, that the transfer was a little ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, Juju's a senior in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Yeah. A lot of these, like at Crowell, I mean, he's finishing.
Yeah.
Or, Ryan came.
Ryan Williams was.
He came his senior year to play.
Yeah.
So
Trust me, I know he was 17 because they said
golly, man.
I never did hear that, though. I never did.
That was too much.
Well, what it was no one person said it.
Everybody.
Said it.
And it is an anomaly. It is. I know it's odd. And he had a fair year. He didn't have a 1,000-yard season.
He tailed off at the end.
He did because
Bernard come on and bit.
Well, the offense tailed a little.
Yeah,
it did.
because they quit throwing the ball because Jalen kept wanting to run the stupid thing. So Ohio State, without them, I don't think Ohio State's definitely going to be.
You're going to be shocked at where
They're
I
gonna
got
be a top
Ohio
5.
State.
So let's hit the top 10 right here, Birge. We'll go through this. Podcast listeners, I'll start on the left. Last year, as the season ended, this is what we have: Ohio State, Notre Dame, Oregon, Texas, Penn State, Georgia, Arizona State, Boise State, Tennessee, Indiana. Now that's how the season ended.
Mm-hmm.
Now for preseason start out, I am just going to be a homer. I'm going to do this the easy way. They won it last year. I'm just going to put them 1. Ohio State 1, Georgia 2. They won the conference. I think they got as good a shot as any to probably play for the conference title again. Notre Dame played for it.
They did and got everybody back. Most of them.
They got Love back. They're going to be really hard to deal with. Clemson they have more players back than anybody in the nation. They have 80% of their roster back. Number 1 team in the country, all their team back. Texas, Stark is added up on the defense. Arch Manning is the greatest quarterback that's ever going to play the game, will ever play, to hear some tell it. I don't think so. And I had to put Bama in there just outside the top 5 or 6. They got too many guys back. And Grubb is on board. Batman and Robin are back together again. I look for Alabama to play for the conference championship this year. Dan Lanning and the Ducks, they're always competitive. I got a sneaky feeling that if they get their quarterback play right, they got a good shot to win the Big Ten.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And Penn State, the team right under them, is probably be highly chance that they could be playing them. And now finish out with Miami and Florida. I had to put Florida on there. I'm not a fan of Carson Beck at all. I don't think he's that good. I think Miami's going to lose 3 or 4 games probably, but I think they'll finish probably playing for the ACC. And Florida, they're better, man. And I think DJ Lagway is a difference maker, and that's why I put them on the list.
I like that list.
Now, you could change it up
Mine's
in what
not
order.
far off from that. Is it Ben's turn or mine?
Whatever. Y'all flip.
Ben, go ahead.
Arm wrestle.
It's a good time for me to go because I think mine's a slight bit different.
Mine's the same teams. It's just in
Different
a different order.
Hit it.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I'll say why too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a little backstory why. I'm interested to see that you had Penn State so low because I have Penn State coming back as one of the top 2 teams.
Yeah, a lot of people like them.
I mean, I got Penn State at 1 coming in just because of returning talent.
I like that.
I like Drew Aller. They got both running backs. They got Allen and Singleton back.
They got both of them back?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. They pick up some transfer additions from Syracuse, Pena, wide receiver, and then Devontae Ross from Troy. I think that they're going to have enough on defense to be a little better too. There's a guy named King Mack.
Yeah, he played at Alabama.
Yeah, he come from.
Yeah, he's going to be one of the safeties there. They got a transfer from Michigan, another transfer from A&M. I mean, they've got some dudes, and they're bringing back the veteran quarterback. That's what I like about that. I'm going to go with Penn State at 1.
Okay.
At 2, I'm sticking with the same kind of thing. Veteran quarterback, and I'm not a huge Dabo fan, but I'd like Clemson in this spot. I think Clemson coming out has got the most returning. I think their receiving core is as good as it's been in probably 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
They're running back at Mafa.
Yeah,
Mafa.
Yeah, he is.
I think so, yeah.
He's
and
good.
He was not healthy for part of the year last year, and I think he'll be – if he's healthy, that'll be another weapon. But I think the quarterback is going to be huge for them. 3, I battled back and forth. I've scratched these out about 4 times. I got 4 teams here. I'm going to go with Georgia, and the reason why I go with Georgia over my number 4 team, which is Texas, is because I hadn't seen Texas, do anything with Georgia yet. I guess you'd say they've lost to them twice. Yeah. I think Georgia breaking in a new quarterback kind of puts them back. Everybody is, all about Arch Manning. I get it. I think I kind of subscribe to Jordan Rodgers' take. I think his floor is higher than most other players, but right now I don't know what his ceiling is. I want to see him play. I want to see how he does day in and day out when they're planning for him, when he's the guy, So I think Texas lost a little bit in places where they're going to have to replace. Now, I know they
lost a lot of line.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, Georgia got after them last year in both games. I think Georgia had 4 sacks in those 2 games than all the other games combined against that line. So you're losing that line. So that's why I got Georgia at 3, Texas at 4. Arch Manning is going to be good, but how good is the team going to be with Arch Manning? That's what my question is. At 5, I have Alabama. Like I said, is one of those teams that I'm going back and forth with. I think Alabama improves because Alabama goes back to a more Alabama-style football. I think the play calling will be a little bit more run-centric, play action. You still have the receivers, but you're not going to drop back and pass, majority of the plays. And you're not going to run around as much. You're going to be in the pocket, and you're going to throw to more open receivers, and I think you're going to run the ball better. So I got Alabama at 5. I do have Ohio State at 6. Behind those teams, mainly because, they're going to have the talent, but they're losing the quarterback. They're losing a ton of senior leadership. They had the last, what I would say, team that was kind of built up, had a bunch of old dudes. Old dudes are important. I don't care if they're 3-star dudes or
they are
or what. Old dudes are important when it comes to college football, in my opinion.
Very.
So that's 6. 7, I have Notre Dame, and the reason why I have them so low is because I don't know who's going to play quarterback for them, and I don't know how good that can be. Now, I do think they did pick up a few transfers at receiver that could help Notre Dame, but I just Jeremiah Love coming back. I love that. They got Faison and Great House, which are really good. I don't see how they didn't throw the ball better last year. It just didn't fit what they were doing. It just didn't fit what they were doing last year. But so I was Notre Dame at 7. I got LSU at 8.
Interesting. Tell us more.
That's way on down there. I know.
I don't even have them in the top 10. I don't have them in our top.
I like Nessmeyer.
I do too.
I think
he's the best in the conference. I think. I mean, to me.
Yeah, Nessmeyer's there. I think.
Sellers.
You got. You really got some key transfers that coming in too. You got Nick Anderson from Oklahoma, which you're going to learn. You got Barry and Brown, which is a playmaker that transferred from Kentucky.
That's the guy from Kentucky that averaged 30 yards a kickoff, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
You still have Caden Durham there. You still have, Aaron Anderson, which is a wide receiver there. I think they got enough skill, and their line of scrimmage is they think is going to be better than what it's been in a while. So, I mean, we'll see. I don't think 8's too high for them. What do you think about 8 for them?
We're talking about. I almost had LSU instead of Florida, but yes,
I got you.
What was the last part of that?
I was asking if you thought 8 was too high for LSU.
No. I mean, look, I got more trust
8, 9, or 10.
LSU to be probably good than. I had to put Penn State on there because we are doing a sports talk show, and I don't want to seem like a total buffoon. I know I am, but I had to put them on there. I have no faith in Coach Franklin, just zero. I know they've made it like that's my only hurt with them, and the only reason I don't have Texas higher, that like most people have them 1. I don't have any. I ain't seen Sark. They played hardly any ranked team. I mean, the team at Georgia. I mean, they battled with Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt beat Bama. So it's just a trust issue. That's all it is. So LSU being 8, no. I mean, that's sure. That ain't nothing wrong with
that. Next one I got.
I don't think so at all. I'm looking at this right now.
I got Oregon down at 9. I think Oregon's one of those teams. Dan Lannon's recruiting pretty good. He's going to have some players. I don't know exactly. I just think they're going to be good enough to be around that 10 spot, hanging around there. And that conference for sure is going to be very interesting to see. And my number 10, and probably had to pull out some things to back up this, but my number 10 right now, I've got Arizona State.
Yeah.
I like Sam Levitt. I like Jordan Tyson. I like the guys they bring back, and I like the guts that they showed me. People were like they didn't need to be there. Obviously, Kemp Scatterboo's not going to be there.
Yeah.
But I think they have that gutty mentality, kind of like what Notre Dame had last year, just physical gutty. And, the quarterback's pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't. I thought my problem was Indiana. Total farce.
Yeah, you didn't have a problem
crap
with Arizona State.
And SMU, yeah, sort of. I didn't care for that. But Indiana, absolutely zero. No, why? Why was Indiana? No.
Indiana was never in my top 10 consideration.
That was the team that really ticked me out. That took a spot that South Carolina, Ole Miss, or Bama could have got. I'm sorry.
And the head coach is just killing me. I cannot stand that guy. At this point, he is just really ugh.
Tell us
I
how
think
you
he's trying to get a big job. I heard he's going to be Georgia's next coach, Ben.
Yeah. Well, you heard wrong. You better turn your hearing aids up. You heard wrong.
Are you not going to be a supporter of that?
He'd rather have Bobo as a head coach than Signetti.
Would you take Signetti at Alabama?
No. He's coached at Alabama. He worked with
I'll go back over it. I had Arizona State at 10, Oregon 9, LSU 8, Notre Dame 7, Ohio State 6, Alabama 5, Texas 4, Georgia 3, and then Clemson. And I had Penn State at 1, which probably going to shock some folks.
Well, the Big Ten is going to be probably Penn State, Ohio State, Oregon, and somebody else.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Benton, you wouldn't take Signetti.
I just don't like his character. I mean, he's whining.
Yeah.
He's a Yankee. He's just a Yankee. I mean, there's Yankee people. I know some Yankee people that's been here in this county for more than 40 years, and I really like them. They're great people. And then there's just some that you just can't get used to them.
Yeah, a lot of smart Alex. You know,
I hope
they're
he,
just-
I hope he comes
they're just
back to
real
reality this year.
They're real, and I'm that way too. I'm real blunt and just kind of straight to the point this time. And I've been known to hurt people's feelings. And they're just kind of like, instead of saying, hey, when you come in the house, hey man, good to see you. You like to have a seat there? Do you need something to drink? If you come in their house, I'm talking about, this is from personal experience. It's sit down right there. Here's something to drink. It's never,
it's
hey,
not nice.
No, it's, hey, come in. How you doing? Would you like to sit down right here? It's just
Kind of like
I've got one supporter.
turn up hearing aids.
Yeah, just rude.
Just like Benton told me to turn up my hearing aid.
I am not from the north, trust me.
No, I'm talking about because of Signetti.
Oh yeah.
Penn State number
I've never
one.
made him mad till once.
Doesn't surprise me. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's not crazy. I think it's, look, I can, you can shake your head all you want to, and people that watch, and that's fine. Everybody's got opinions, just like everybody's got a belly button. Who's Texas beat? Why are y'all putting them on? At least Penn State did go deep in the playoffs. What Texas do? They couldn't even win a conference.
Mm-hmm. They nearly beat Ohio State, though.
So,
And they almost wasn't even in the conference championship. If A&M wins that last game, they're in it, correct?
Yeah. So, Penn State's definitely a top 5 team. And I just put them – I don't have no faith in Franklin, period. That's just all it is.
Oh, I understand.
Right, who's your top 10, Dean?
All right. Now, y'all going to hate me for this. Y'all
Miami
really will.
Hurricanes, number 1.
Number 1 is
Alabama.
Nebraska
2,
Cornhuskers.
Alabama. No. Number 3, Alabama.
Alabama's B team. Alabama's JV. No, number 1, I got Notre Dame, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's been on them all summer. He has.
I think
who's going to play quarterback, then?
I think whoever it'll be, they'll be good.
That's my only problem. It's the Klingholtz kid, supposedly. I did a spot on them last week.
See, they didn't throw it much last year, and they still went to the champion, which old Leonard's good.
He is good.
I'm going to go through mine quick. I got Texas number 2, best defensive player in the country. Manning's supposed to be great. Got running backs back. Got all the receivers back. I like Texas 2. Alabama 3, just because of all the firepower they've got back. And Simpson's supposed to be the real deal. And you got Ryan Williams, you got Jam Miller back, and you got most of the defense. I got Penn State at 4. I got Georgia at 5. Obviously with Stockton, Frazier, Dylan Bell, Dale, most of the defense. Yeah.
I'm a Stockton guy. I liked him when he came in last year. Thought he did good.
I got Ohio State 6. I'm with Benton on that. They lost a lot. They lost both running backs. They lost Igbuka. They lost some linebackers.
Yeah.
But their schedule's not too tough. So
No.
I think we'll see them at the end of the year. Clemson 7. I know they've got a lot of talent back, but they don't have the same kind of talent these other teams got. I don't think.
Yeah.
Or do they?
They just got everybody back. But people are really high on Klubnik. They really think he is. I've seen a lot of guys come back, and what does that matter? He come back to do what? Win 8 games again? I mean, how's he going to improve that much over an offseason? You just are what you are.
Yeah, exactly. 8, I've got Oregon. 9, Miami Hurricanes. I think Beck's good enough to keep them in the top 10. And I got Texas A&M at 10. I like their coach. I got a good quarterback, Marcel Reed. He can run the ball, and they got one of the best running backs in the conference, that Le'Veon Moss.
He's good, boy. He can pick him up, put him down.
Yeah, he's good. So I think Elko does a good job.
Yeah.
I guess outside of it, if we had to go there, I guess LSU would be 11 maybe. And LSU in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have LSU and
Arizona State.
And A&M like down there at my 11 and 12.
And I don't know who else is supposed to be. BYU's supposed to be good. I know everybody's like, Boise's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah. Well, their schedules are so cripping easy.
Syracuse supposed to be all right.
You could have put them at 12 because 12's going to get in. And you see over here on the left there, I just made 10. And there, there's 12 teams the way it finished last year. And what was so weird to me about the whole thing, like they had Bama at like 12.
Mm-hmm.
When we was going in that day before to pick the playoffs, and I'm like, well, Bama's going to get in. I mean, they show them 12 over there. And then SMU almost beat Clemson, and Clemson finished at 16 ranked. So I'm like, well, there's no way. Clemson's in, Bama's out. What? Well, they won their conference. They're automatic.
Did they change that?
Yes. So this year it's going to be not just you're just in because.
Now I think it is the top 4 conferences do make it, regardless of where they're at. But the top 4 teams are just whatever the rankings are.
Right.
But they were like their AP poll numbers. Clemson hadn't been ranked in the top 10 all year, I don't think. So that
top 25 though, I don't know. I'm sure Wisconsin, Nebraska's supposed to be better. Guys, when's Texas Tech ever terrible? They're never terrible. I know they're not going to win it, but when are they bad?
Well,
I think they'll be in there. Washington will probably be decent. Who else, Benton? Who else supposed to be okay? You think South Carolina will maybe get ranked?
Yep. I do.
Yeah, they'll hang around there.
Ole Miss. Ole Miss will probably be. Utah's usually good.
Texas Tech went 8-5 last year.
I mean, they're never bad. They're never bad.
They lost to Washington State, Baylor, TCU, Colorado 41-27, and they lost.
Iowa State will be
Arkansas.
Oklahoma will be a top 25 team.
Sure, yeah.
BYU, Boise. Who? Oklahoma State.
Iowa State.
Iowa.
Yeah, they will. There's a lot of talk about Iowa State. UNLV will be 20-21.
Be 25.
They will be. UNLV. I mean, they're a lot of talk about that. And did you have Oregon in yours?
I had them at 8.
Okay.
Yeah. 9 and 10 was Miami and Texas.
And you got to remember now, West Virginia, Rich Rod's back. I mean, he's up there. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you can't forget about them.
Steve's. What's that? Pat White's coming back.
And Kansas, Texas Tech, they were 7-6 the year before in 23. So,
but I mean, they're just never god awful. Benton, I want to apologize to you about my Signetti comment. I've never seen you that mad.
No, man, I'd rather have Mike Bobo head coach. I believe.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Signetti?
He's just a prick, man. He's just a prick.
But he's doing some of this. Signetti's wanting a bigger job.
It's a clout. It's a clout. He's just bumping his teeth together just to hear his butt rattle.
Do you not think if Ohio State or Michigan?
He worked at Alabama. He worked for Nick Saban for 3 years. Back in I think he was there like 9, 10, 11, 12.
Here's what I think is going to happen. Now, man, this is just my personal opinion. Any big job comes open, and he's going to get it. He may have, somebody can check me on this. I think he was there when Nick came, and he stayed through John Parker to Greg. And then I think when they beat Florida, he left. If y'all want to make a bet with me, I bet he's LSU's next coach or Florida's.
What about Kansas? We're going to say top 25. Do we need to mention Kansas? I mean, they went 5-7 last year.
Well, Kansas State's usually good.
They could end up like Arkansas.
I don't think Arkansas is going to be very good.
They have Mississippi
That's what
State.
I'm saying. He could end up there.
Yeah.
Well, I think what's going to be interesting is 10, 11 through 25.
Iowa State went 11-3 last year.
They got anybody back?
Yes.
This year, yeah, they opened with Kansas State. See, that's a good game.
That's a good opening game.
They're going to play South Dakota. They're going to play Iowa, Arkansas State.
They got Rocco Beck back.
They're at Colorado. They got Arizona, TCU, BYU, and they play Kansas late and Oklahoma State. So, shout out to Iowa State. They may fool. That may be the dark horse team. That's a very high possibility. If you want to pick a dark horse team could be Iowa State. You heard it here first.
I agree with that.
Maybe totally off. Arizona State, that may be another team to come in there, like you said a while ago.
I think it's going to be Nebraska. So you got Benton's got Arizona State, you got Iowa State. I'm going to go with their buddies, Nebraska. This is supposed to be their year.
Yeah.
And they got Kentucky's. I know Kentucky's best receiver went to LSU, right? Well, their second best went to Nebraska. I don't think Kentucky's going to be very good. I've not heard anything about Louisville. Signetti may be Kentucky's next coach because I'm afraid
Well, I don't know.
They may get rid of.
Well, they're getting that money.
Remember? Will they ever?
But they're getting that $20 million, 20.5 to spread out to and they're already talking about Well, you know what they're going to do. What,
I just don't think
Todd, tell us what's going to happen in Kentucky. Your family lives up there. You know Kentucky Bluegrass.
they're going to fire. What's his name?
What are they going to do with that money?
Oh,
Every
basketball?
college is, yeah.
Yeah.
And what Stoops going to do? He's going to gripe. I would too.
I think he's fixing to be gone. No, they're just struggling. They're struggling.
They just ain't been real good.
They can't, especially since the portals came.
Let's talk about let's do the DB list. Alabama and Auburn Birge. If you got Georgia's, you can clue in.
Y'all
here
got
too.
some good ones, don't you? Y'all got Everett and Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Auburn's DB room. We'll let Birge get it to Georgia's up, and we'll look at them.
That Lee's good.
Here's the thing. And I went through their list. They've got there's about 4 more than the ones I don't list because you have guys that are just not. I mean, they're going to play special teams. You're not going to put everybody in. There's about 3 guys or 4. One, I know there's 3 that they give 3 positions, like, third team.
Right.
I just give, this is first and second team. Pretty much. So you got Lee, podcast listeners, all call us out.
He's good.
Kanan Lee, 4-star at Auburn. 4-star. This Raiden Strider, he's supposed to be good.
He's supposed to be excellent.
And we've seen Sylvester Smith play.
Sylvester Smith.
We know who he is. I watched him play live in front of my face. He actually got tackled right in front of me. That dude can turn off the lights and get in the bed before the lights go out. I'm telling you, he's special.
Those 3 will start.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we all know Fagan and Quan.
Played at Oxford, right?
We don't know them. Jay Crawford.
He did it at one time.
Yes, Jay Crawford. He played last year. Eric Winters, he's got good numbers like him. The star kid I don't know much about. Now, the Blake Woodby, he's supposed to be a good player. I've heard a lot of good things about him.
I thought that said Blaine Woody.
And then Kelsey Faustin, I don't know much about him. Champ Anthony's one that got hurt last year. That
he's supposed to be good.
He hit that guy out of bounds. Remember Birge when they were playing? Who was they playing? Was it A&M or?
Might have been. I don't remember. I know he's pretty decent.
He's supposed to be good. Robinson kid, don't know much about. Caleb Harris, another 3-star. And then the Rashawn Pelsit, he was listed as backup, I think. Maybe a backup safety.
Their 5 will be, and I don't know why I'm pointing at this because nobody can see it.
The first 5, Lee, Strader, Smith, Fagan, and Crawford, and Winters. Those guys will.
That Caleb Harris is going to start too.
Champ
Anthony. But they're probably going to be those first 4, and then Anthony and Harris will be the 6 they roll in there.
Yeah, Crawford, he played last year. I think he's a returning. He may be a senior this year.
But the best one of them, probably old Harris. Now Sylvester Smith got a lot of experience.
Oh, he's a football player. I've seen him live in person, and what's weird,
I don't think that's their issue.
He was a quarterback, and this is crazy. And people that follow football know.
And they wasn't very good, were they?
But if you follow football, you see superstar guys in your area that play, and they're great quarterbacks, and they go to a D1 school and they put them on defense, and you're like, golly, he was so good in person. It's really that hard to get on yes, it's that hard to play at D1 school. Fagan, I seen Fagan and Quan. He's great.
Oh, yeah.
All them boys, these boys are athletes, man. So that's Auburn's DB room. You can look through that, and I've already got them up on the page. They're in the pin post. You can go back and look through them.
I think that's their strong suit.
They just have no depth. They got them and like 3 others. Now, Bama has all these, and then they probably got 7 or 8 more. I didn't even put some freshmen that come in either. There's some guys I didn't even – they got more depth. Auburn's – if those guys can be healthy through the season, Auburn should finish with a top 10 defense. No reason why they should.
Yeah, they're good. I just don't think Auburn has they don't have a lot of experience at linebacker.
No, that hurts them some. Now, this is Bama's DB room. You start with here, podcast people. Domain Jackson.
Regular.
5-star guys, played a lot of football. Xavier Brown.
Regular.
Sophomore guy. Yes, they were off. A lot of these guys were freshmen last year. Zay Mincy and Makumba, 5 stars. Dijon Lee, 5-star.
We haven't seen much out of Lee.
No, he's a freshman.
Sab stars.
Lee he was a.
He's just a freshman this year.
Yeah, he was.
No wonder we had.
He's a 5-star number 1 or 2 DB in California. Played at Major D.
Oh, okay.
He was the top guy, and then him and Chuck McDonald, guy on the right over 4-star. He was a top 5 defensive player in the state of there. Hubbard, we watched him play last year. He's a real dude. He's a good football player.
Makes a lot of tackles.
Red Morgan stayed hurt a little bit last year. The Calhoun guy is a transfer to come in, and Ivan Taylor too. The Howard kid transferred in, and Jay Kirkpatrick Jr., hometown grown. Dad played there, superstar legend at Alabama. He's a 3-star guy. Maybe get some. I read he's going to definitely play special teams, so maybe he'll get in some rotations. But all those guys on your left, along with Hubbard, you'll see a lot.
Probably Morgan.
Yeah, Hubbard and Dijon Lee, Mincy Brown, Jackson, Sabb. You'll know those names.
I think that the starters will be, for sure, is going to be Hubbard, Sabb, Brown, and Jackson.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
Mincy and probably Calhoun and Morgan will come in and swap. They'll play different spots. 'Cause these are safeties and corners and everybody. I just put DBs as a meaning of.
Well, heck, the way they run defenses now, I mean, you can play 6 of those guys.
Yeah. Well, you have wolf positions, and we've been through that. Timber Rattler, you got the old rattlesnake position.
Yeah,
you got
Mojave Rattler.
Yes. These are Georgia's. We can look, see. I know. Birge, tell us about some of these guys.
This is just the 2 teams there.
Yeah.
This is a quick little thing I made. You got Daniel Harris. That, like you said, the different position names. You got the nickelback, cornerback, free safety, strong safety, blah, blah, blah. Daniel Harris is a junior. He's coming back. He'll be a good player. But you hadn't heard Ja'Cory Thomas. He was a transfer to come in. You also have Zion Branch, which is a transfer from last year.
USC.
USC, right?
Brother.
These are the ones you're going to know more. KJ Bolden, which will be a sophomore,
He's
free
great.
safety.
He's good, isn't he?
Very good.
Yeah, Dylan Everett, which I think he could be an all-conference performer. Jonel Aguero, you not heard a bunch from him, but he's a thumper. He's a guy that needs to be watched too, I think, this year. I think that's probably their best 3 secondary defenders, those last 3 that I read off. Ellis Robinson. Ellis Robinson is another one of those 5-star guys, like you were talking about, that it's just because Daniel Harris is there, he's probably going to share time, but he's going to be a really good one. I think we're going to think of him in the same light as maybe a Dylan Everett or a Bolden by the end of the year. So.
Right.
Well, who's going to beat up? Well, we know for a fact
these are guys over here, Harris and
Bolden and Everett. They're all
Bolden,
SEC.
Everett, yeah.
And which I agree with.
I think Ellis Robinson, and I don't know as much, but I got to see Zion Branch on the field. I'm not saying that he was just a way to get the other Branch kid, but
maybe so.
I mean, he's not chop liver. He's going to be a good player.
I think he was the one that was drafted as an athlete. He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are athletes.
Yeah, when I called him Branch, I wasn't calling him a brother. I was saying he's got a brother.
Okay. No, that's what I meant. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like
I know, but I said, yeah, he's a brother.
He's a brother.
I mean, I didn't mean it like that, Watchers.
Yeah, he's the brother to the receiver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is very good.
Yeah, they're athletes.
Yeah, and I think that he kind of undervalued coming from USC. I think he's going to hopefully have a good year.
Very undervalued.
Yeah, I think so too.
I watched some of his punt returns, man. I don't think you want to punt it to him. We hadn't had, besides the Muse kid that you talked about last year.
Yeah.
He moved on.
Get Colby Young back?
We did. Yeah, Colby Young will be back.
He got suspended last year, right?
Correct. That's all cleared up. He's back.
Okay.
And it'll go along with that transfer from A&M, the other 6'5", 6'6" guy. You remember him? We talked about him, I think.
I don't remember him.
Yeah,
y'all gonna be loaded at receiver again, right?
It's gonna be much improved over last year. I think that's one of the reasons why people have Georgia up a little bit higher, because they think the receiving corps is gonna be better. But you got Colby Young, your guy Dylan Bell, Noah Thomas. Noah Thomas is the guy from A&M, the big 6'6" guy. He's a senior transfer. You got Zachariah Branch. You still have London Humphreys, which is the speedster that was at Vanderbilt that is now at Georgia. And then you got the tight end room, which is one of the better ones. The young tight ends, may end up being better than Depp and Lucky because they're studs. Elias Williams is like a 6'7" tight end. He reminds me of the guy that we had a few years ago that was like just having an extra tackle out there on the outside. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see going forward. I'm excited about it.
All right. Well, we hope they do
Yeah.
good. I mean,
I think there'll be a lot of those positions there, or some of Bama's guys. I'll say I know are younger, but they're quality players and they played last year, and because of some injury that put them in position to get some playing time, which is good. What you want.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Benton. I think if Nick Saban was 65 and still Alabama's coach, they would win it this year.
Well,
but I can't pick them.
I have multiple concerns, and I'm not an Alabama hater. I like Alabama, and
Right.
I think it would have been interesting to see what they'd have done in the playoffs last year. But in my book, with the losses they had, they didn't deserve to be there, and I think y'all both said that.
We did. Yeah.
Beside the point, this is a new year, but new year, new team, especially in this day and age. I think getting back to what Alabama does best is going to help. You do have the receivers. You're going to hit the play action, long shot. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think it's going to be better. And when you run the ball better, and it's the same thing for Georgia, if you run the ball better, you're going to throw the ball better. You're going to have more open receivers, and you're going to take pressure off the defense. The defense doesn't have to do as much.
They got rest. They get some rest.
Yeah, you run around, you go 3 and out in 40 seconds, and you throw them back out there. Good Lord. Any defense is going to –
It helps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does help.
Me and Matt were at a game one night. Cedar Bluff won it, but what cost the team the game? I thought they had that game won, the other team. They had about a 56-second possession.
There you go.
It was Wadley. And I think we
yeah.
were all sitting up there going, we got them.
Yeah.
And they did.
We're going to go ahead and start saving. Y'all been saving up for your tickets to go down to Athens this year? Bama and Athens.
It's going to count. Well, we all three ought to be able to go for free, I would think.
Why can't we get in?
As much as, are we not syndicated yet? Us three.
What? You're there in the Georgia locker room all the time. Can you not get Kirby to pull some strings for us?
I would hope this could happen one day. That's my dream, that somebody will go, you know what? These guys can come to a game.
When I was refereeing basketball, they gave you like a little card or whatnot, and you can show that card as long as it wasn't a sellout. They would let you
go to a high school game.
No, they would let you into any of the state colleges.
It's easier. My niece, Natalie, she graduated from University of Alabama, and little did we all know that Saban was retiring. Well, she does some photography, and she's good with little camera stuff. So she put in to be on the photography team in Alabama football at the game. Yep. So she got to go out and travel with the team. She got to go to the Michigan game, and I message her on Instagram sometimes, just check on her. Hey, how you doing? How's things going? Cool pictures. You're doing a good job, encouraging her. And she kind of explained it real quickly how you get licensed to take pictures and be on the sideline of the ACC. It's 100 times easier than trying to get a pass for the AHSAA.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like a CDL. It'd be as hard as getting a CDL or something.
No, wait,
it's not.
You just fill out paper. They take your picture. They give you a card. That's it. You're in. Here you go. Here's your camera. Here's your vest. Here's the times of the games. Here's where you're supposed to be. And on the field, here's where you can be. Here's where you can't be. Thanks.
Well, let's get our Polaroids out and go for it this year.
You can't. I was told, I'm not going to get on a rant because I will. I'll get started here because it pees me off. I was told that I could take pictures from the stands like a fan. I said, you freaking fool. Then why can't you goddamn reporters that scratch on notebook pads with pencils like this? They can take those stats from the freaking stands too. You know what? You ain't even got to be at the games actually to get stats. I've got them and not even been at the games. Yeah. I was told I could take pictures from the stand.
You can get stats from the game.
I can get stats that not even be at the game. So that's the kind of horse crap that I have to deal with over here. and I'm done with it. I know who I know around here, and I don't have problems because people around here know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right, we're just trying to highlight the kids and give them a little bit of attention. And I've never had a problem with getting in any game.
No,
never. One time going to Piedmont, the state trooper at the gate was like, "Hey, yeah, you got your pass with you?" And just by luck, a football got thrown to the end of the field and rolled to the fence. Rest in peace, James Blanchard, Coach Blanchard, Piedmont. He come to the fence and picked up the ball and see me and hollered, "Big man, hey, baby, what's going on? Come on." The defensive coach knew me, which we know Steve too. And I looked at the trooper and looked at him, and he was like, I just walked off. Like he was like, okay.
Which we usually get in free because I write for the Post some, and you can get one in free. So either way, we're covered. We can go in on the show's name.
I'll take pictures,
and we can go in. And he does. He don't say I'm going to take pictures. He goes and takes them because
I'll send them to the paper to
I'm
Scott.
Still mad about it to this day.
He'll write the article, and I'll send a few pictures for the game we're at. They can put it in the
I'm
paper.
still mad about it to this day. But he's had people actually smart off to him on the sideline for taking pictures.
Oh,
yeah, I've never had. Well, the only people that I've ever had
from. Not local people.
Oh no. There's always going to be somebody. Why don't you get out of the way, man? I can't see the game. I said, get up in the freaking stands.
That made me so.
You didn't buy a ticket, and I said, I don't care. I'm out here working. That's what I'm doing. I'm here working. What are you doing? And Todd, I don't worry about it. I'm like, no, you want to pop your gums off, buddy. I said, we'll walk outside in the parking lot. I don't have to listen to.
I was talking about the bunch that acted like, who are you? I'm talking about that played Spring Garden last year.
Oh, yeah.
They come up asking them to interrogate me.
Yeah. I was over on their side doing videos of their kids too. And hey, man, what are you doing over here? I was like, well, I got permission actually from the principal.
You need to go.
And the superintendent knows that I'm here. But anyway.
Yeah. But I don't like that aspect of it. I don't think you should be able to say nothing to nobody taking pictures or a reporter.
Now, when it gets crowded, I know that people bought their tickets, and the guy wanted to see the game, but we'll just go get in the stands in because I'm working. I'm literally working.
Look,
for free.
If a cameraman or a reporter starts coming up telling you what to run, yes, you can throw him out then. But, until we go up to a coach and say,
let's throw that right.
Yeah, what are you doing, coach? Why don't you run it right here? Yeah, but
come on,
no,
Paul.
Don't say nothing to those people.
I've had coach come up to me and say, "Hey, I ain't seen number 37 yet in this game. You see him over there on that side?"
Yeah. So
let me look for you, coach. Hold on.
Yes, I mean, and I've never had any problem with anybody around here, but it's just part of the crap. But getting licensed to take pictures to the SEC was way easier.
And you know what it is. You know why anybody
because they want to sell pictures. It's about money.
No, it's because you don't have that dang tag.
But it's about money because the HSAA wants to put people over there and put their vest on them so they can sell pictures. That's why. If anybody wants to come on and challenge me on that, trust me, I got emails to back it up. It's about money.
Oh yeah. Well, most things are.
You need to take those pictures down during the playoffs. No picture posting. But don't get me started. I'm telling you, I ain't going to, and I'll say it, I don't care who cares. I mean, what are they going to do? Fire me or beat me up? They can't do neither one. Neither one of them.
See,
an 85-year-old
what do they do when we censored?
They can't censor me. They don't own me. I don't work for them.
They can't.
I work for me.
Yeah, they can't even do that.
No, but anyway, we did a lot of cool stuff. Dean, you still got the All SEC team?
Yeah, we got the All SEC to talk about.
Yeah,
Benton, tell me what you think about this. I'm going to tell you what it is, and I'm going to tell you, y'all see if y'all agree. I'm going by the official.
That's a crap list.
All right, first team offense. Quarterback, Linares Sellers, South Carolina. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I could do Nuss. It wouldn't hurt my feelings, either one of them.
I think Nussmeier's the second team. I think they're interchangeable. I'm going to say who I want on the second team. Y'all say who y'all want on the second team. First team running back, Quinn Wisner, Texas, had over 1,000 yards, 40 catches. I agree with that. The other one's Le'Veon Moss, Texas A&M. I agree with that. My second team would be Jam Miller and who's the other one I told you? Jam Miller from Alabama and Nate Frazier from Georgia. Well, do you think Frazier and Miller are good enough to be first or second team, Ben?
I think Frazier's going to have a good year, and I think Miller's going to get a lot more carries than he's been getting. So, yeah, I mean, I can see those being second team guys.
Okay, Ryan Williams, first team. I definitely agree with that. Cam Coleman, I'm sorry, Auburn fans, I'm not being an Auburn hater. I do not agree with that at all. I told Benton this. I think we disagreed, but I put Dylan Bell there. Do you think Bell's a second teamer?
It's bad that I disagree with you picking Georgia guy as a first teamer, but
No, you know more about him than I do.
Maybe
I just think he's a big play guy.
Yeah, maybe him getting back to his more natural position. He's not the outside receiver that he was kind of forced to have to try to be. So maybe in that regard, maybe so. I think they're going to try to throw it around to more people. If you look back at when Georgia was successful on those runs, they might have 10 or 12 different targets. People being targeted. So that's the best way.
Well, and other two wide receivers I've got on the second team, one of them is from Auburn. Eric Singleton, transferred from Georgia Tech. He's very good. And Ryan Wingo, which is Texas's top receiver. And I think he's very good. Tight ends, they've got Eli Stowers. I agree with Benton. I think Oscar Delp's that first team tight end. Yeah. I do think Stowers is second team. And O-line, I can't argue with that because I don't know a lot about it. Caden Proctor, definitely. Caden Green from Missouri. DJ Campbell, Texas. He's very good. I do agree with that. Austin Barber, Florida. And Jake Slaughter from Florida. So look for Florida to have a good running game with two linemen on the first team All-SEC.
Yeah.
And you don't see Florida's running backs here, but they've got a few that could be on one of these teams as well.
And I don't agree with the defense at all, and I'm going to be a little bit of a homer here. I think that a couple guys from Alabama should be on this D-line. Keldrick Falk, I do agree with him being first team. Dylan Stewart, South Carolina. Christian Miller, Georgia. Do you like Miller, Georgia being first team?
I think he's going to be one of those guys that is going to blow up. I think he's going to have a good year.
They also got Colin Simmons. I think Overton should be in here somewhere from Alabama.
Overton's got to be on there. Him or Tim Keene, those are stud players.
Those four that he named, I think are studs too, though. I mean,
they are. Yeah. But what do you do when you got that? You can't put six guys. But I do think Overton's good.
1A, 1B.
It's the same with the linebackers. You got Anthony Hill Jr., who's the best player in the conference preseason. Whit Weeks, LSU, fantastic player. C.J. Allen, Georgia, good player. But I do not agree. I think Deontay Lawson should be on this list for one of those guys. But which one? I'm going to go with Weeks.
Yeah.
From LSU.
Yeah. Weeks is good. I mean,
I can get along with that. They're all good. They're all good. That's why we're having a debate.
We're just nitpicking. I mean, all these guys are going to make money, fans. If you're a fan of any of those teams, they're all going to make money.
And Matt asked me, and I did not know a lot about him, but defensive backs, Michael Taffy, Texas.
Yeah, I hear a lot.
Guy, he's got the numbers. He made 80 tackles, intercepted 3 passes, had 10 tackles for a loss. KJ Bolden, I agree with. Everett, I agree with. Jermod McCoy, they say he's the best lockdown corner in the conference from Tennessee. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But I personally think that Sabb from Alabama should be on here somewhere as maybe I don't know, but who you going to put him in for? Is he better than those four? Is he better than Bolden or Taffy? I mean, Benton, do you think he is?
I just don't know much about Taft at all. I don't
know about Taft neither.
I hadn't heard any other media people talk about him at all.
Well, the thing about him was
where I have Sabb.
Right.
I've heard talk from other, people that we watch, podcasters. I just ain't heard nothing.
So I agree with the defense to an extent, but there's not one Alabama guy on there, and they got 9 starters back. Not one. And Lawson's a stud. Sabb's pretty good. Overton's good. But like Benton said, these players that are on here are also very good.
Sure. That's why you have a second team.
And second team, yes, I would go with Overton, Whit Weeks, maybe Justin Jefferson from Alabama. Who's y'all's linebackers this year, Benton? Allen, what's the
Wilson, I think is the other one. Lord, there's so many. You talking just middle, or you talking outside linebackers?
Yeah, middle linebackers. I think that's more what this list is. I don't know a lot about we did the linebackers on a lot of teams. A lot of teams don't have great linebackers this year.
Yeah, C.J. Allen is going to be the main guy. He's going to run the defense. You got Rylan Wilson,
the white
too.
guy. I know that sounds good. The white guy.
That's right.
He graduated.
Oh, okay. He was pretty good.
Chambliss graduated. Yeah, you got Chris Cole and Justin Williams are going to be younger guys, and then true freshman Zayden Walker. You might hear his name too.
But I don't really know a lot about a second team. I guess I'd put Sab on that second team, and I don't know, maybe one of them cornerbacks from Texas. They're supposed to be real good. Yeah. Boo Carter. I'd put Boo Carter, even though he's having trouble. You got to put him on the second team, I would think. Kicker, Auburn's probably got the best kicker, the boy from Fort Payne.
Well, if he play,
I mean, he's good.
Been sick.
I don't think he's as good as his brother, but he is good.
He's been bad.
Really?
He missed. I don't know if he's going to play or updates. If anybody knows anything, please share. I'd like to know some more.
I'm not normally a homer, but
I read that.
I like the kicking and putting group at Georgia. Both guys. I really do.
And the coach of the year is I don't know. It's probably Shane Beamer again.
I tell you what,
or Heupel. No. But I think Kirby's the man. I think he's the best
Georgia's
coach in the
to
league.
me, and we'll get off here with this then. To me, and it's unfair. Kirby's has got a lot to prove this year.
Yeah, he needs to have a good year.
He does. Yeah. Okay. And this is why I'm going to say this is why I started it with it's not fair, because he's crowned as the prince, the guy that stood next to the king, and that's not fair. That
the new Saban or whatever.
It's not. I mean, yeah, they worked under. He worked with him, and he takes a lot of traits from Nick. But Kirby is his own guy,
right?
And there's some faults about him, like they are all coaches. And to me, some of it's got to be his fault somewhat. The Bobo thing has got to be addressed. 1, 2, the run game has to be addressed. They were like 120th in nation in yards, rushing yards per game. That's got to be addressed. So this is a big year for him. If Georgia does not make it to a semi, it's a disappointing year. I'm just saying, and I don't think it's fair. I know I keep saying it's not fair. Matt, you sound like a Georgia homer. I do like Georgia.
Yeah,
I've always been a Georgia.
They're my second favorite
because we live so close to. We're kind of fans.
I mean, with Georgia and Alabama both. I feel like every year, if you don't make it to the second round or at least the playoffs, you're not.
Well, geographically, it's just where we live. We're kind of Georgia because I worked in Georgia a lot. I've been around a lot of Georgia fans, and I can always kind of pull for them. But this is, I'm telling you, and Birge, I don't think he'll disagree. This is a big year for him, man. Kirby needs to start pulling away because how many years has he been at Georgia now?
9, 10.
9, yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah, so
finish second.
And that's where they're going to start doing it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, when Saban was at Bama for 10 years, he'd done one about 4. Don't do that.
It's not the same.
That's not fair. And yes, I do know that the game still played the same way. I do know that you still got to go out on the field and put the same production out. But you can't hoard players as well because of the portal. So Kirby can't go chew butts and grab a kid up by his face mask and chew him out at practice and him stay and take his butt chewing and get coached and then find out tomorrow at practice after his butt chewing that Kirby comes back out there and he's hugging on him and joking with him like, oh, he don't hate me. No, he's trying to coach you. Right. Stop being so immature. Be freaking coachable in life. So
he's going to coach him.
Because that's just his style. But I think this is a big year for him.
Would y'all agree that? Oh, go ahead, Ben.
Does he need to make the semis? Does he need to make the semis to be like, okay, I'm okay with that? Now maybe they don't win it. Where is it for you?
He's probably okay if he makes A, didn't he?
No,
I don't know. I mean,
their recruiting class is top 3 every year.
Oh, well, they might need to make the 4.
They recruit well. There's no way.
I mean, obviously they want to win it all, like anybody else would say that.
Absolutely.
But, I don't know. It's hard to quantify. I mean, there's what's going to be normal? You know what I mean? Like what is your? I think we're still way too early in the transfer portal, all this mess. I still think it's going to take a much longer time to settle into how you're going to be able to work going forward because, like you said, you can't hoard or stockpile players. You know, they're just leaving. They're just gone. You know, and I'm sure you can look at, you know, the big name rosters. They're not losing as much as some of the others. But, I mean, I guarantee you, if you look at Kentucky's roster versus Georgia's, there's more people leaving there. I mean, you know, obviously.
Yeah, right.
But
both
you just
receivers.
You just don't have the 5-star guy as your third teamer anymore. You've got, you know, the 5-star sophomore, junior as your third teamer. Now you have the 5-star freshman as your second teamer.
Yeah, like these guys over here, like
They're
Cameron
all
Howard,
freshmen.
Kirkpatrick Jr., they're 3-star guys, and they're not going at Bama. They're not going to start. But, I mean, used to, like guys like Mincy or even Brown or 5-stars, they would be second-team guys if they played on the 2016 team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Did you agree that Brian Kelly, Billy Napier, and Mark Stoops are all on the hot seat? But I think that's only 3 in the conference. Now, I don't think anybody else in the conference is on the hot seat.
Well,
I don't think Venables is.
They say. I mean, they need to have a good year.
No, I would say that Arkansas needs to do something, or they're going to get rid of Pittman. They're going to get rid of Pittman, and they don't want to do that. And I really like Sam Pittman. I mean, just don't have.
And Freeze obviously is on the hot seat.
God, yeah, he was.
But I don't think Drinkwitz is on the hot seat. Elko.
No. Now Levy at Mississippi State, dude.
I don't think so.
They're winning like 1 or 2 games. I mean, come on, guys, do better, please. I mean, y'all schedule's not too. Listen, I went over this other night on a show on Tuesday night. Mississippi State, guys, we play 8 conference games.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves 4 more dates, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got 4 more games to play. You're going to play 2 poo-poo teams.
Mm-hmm.
You should win 2. And then you can play, I don't know, 2 other, conference games of somebody else, like whatever, like Illinois or Rutgers or somebody.
Right.
You got to be able to win 4 games. How do you win a game?
He's got to they just ain't got no players.
How do you win 2?
Is that all they won?
Dude, come on, man. We got it. Listen, SEC, I've been on this for 2. I did 2 different shows on this and ran it for 20 minutes. Dude, Auburn, freaking do better. Are you kidding? Look at these. Look at all them 4-stars. You telling me that you can't freaking win 7 or 8 games?
I think they might do it.
They got a kid that was a 5-star at high school. They had Thorne last year. Had a good backfield last year. Auburn did. Their offensive line wasn't terrible. They had a pretty good defensive line. How does he only win 5 games? It's coaching.
Mm-hmm. They should have won.
You've got to do better.
Should have beat Oklahoma.
In the close games, Auburn is not going to be picked to win.
Mm-mm.
And Freeze is proving it. And he's just making everybody laugh in his face. You got to do better because, look, man, we're going to start this 16-team playoff next year. You better get your freaking crap together because if you ain't going to win 8 or 9 games, you're not going to get in the playoffs. And Bama and Georgia sick of toting your sorry, raggedy end tails. Every time we win it, guess who gets the dividends from it? All the other 16 schools. And you freaking teams that's winning 3 or 4 or 5 games suck. Why should y'all get any part of it? Why should Auburn get a new freaking billboard because Georgia won it that year? Why? That's socialism. That's crap. So you get the same piece of the pie that the team that finished second does. Bull crap. Put in the work. Coaches, stop dragging your butt. Hire some better coaches. Do better, SEC. Let's go. Do better. That freaking Big Ten's won it 2 years in a row. That's crap. We got to do better.
Well, we will when old Sig comes over here to the conference.
Man, it's a dog.
He ain't gonna be a dog. He ain't gonna be Georgia's coach. I'm gonna predict LSU, Kentucky, or Florida. I'm telling you guys.
Think he's headed this way?
I think he's headed. I think that's why he's making so much noise.
But why? But he's chirping about the SEC playing crap. Then why would he want to come down here and coach it? I mean, if we're so terrible,
he may be Michigan. I don't know. He may end up going to Michigan State. He's not going to be at Indiana long.
Well, that boy's going to miss a bunch of games already. More at Michigan.
Don't you think, Benton? I don't think he's going to be at Indiana long. He's going to find somewhere.
He's
already making noise, and I think that's why.
But they didn't play nobody. Of course, you can.
No, I'm just talking about the stuff he says.
Well, I know, but he's just talking about schedule. He's a clown, dude. I'm just writing stuff as AWS can't catch.
How could you say anything about a schedule being weak when you play that schedule?
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's kind of little. I didn't care for that, but
he's just trying to get. He's just saying crap. Well, y'all got anything else? Y'all ready to get off?
Yeah, I'm good.
We went over everything, got all our top tens, DB room, talked a little Dion, a little Boo Carter, a few sneaky games coming in, and I'll grab about the SEC for the last time. Do better, guys. Let's go. Birge, what else you got, son?
I just want to throw a little plug in there.
Yeah, what you got going on this week?
High school football starting up.
Yeah.
This Friday, me and Lawrence with Northwest Georgia football will be out at Bremen High School. And Rockmart at Bremen Friday night.
Yes, Friday?
Yes, sir.
That's
Yeah.
preseason, right?
Yes, sir. August 1st. Preseason game. Rockmart at Bremen.
Bremen. I don't know about Bremen.
You got 2 weeks of preseason.
It's tough.
Big school like Rockmart, same size.
No, Bremen. What is Bremen? Probably about like a little bigger than Chattooga, isn't it?
Same. They're in that region with Pepperell and those guys.
Well, I heard Pepperell's supposed to be good this year.
I think they're going to be improved. Yes, sir.
They got a new coach too, don't they?
I thought they had got that guy last year, but
They might have. What's his name?
Couldn't tell you. I tell you a good. Hold on. If you want. Sorry, I had to pull it up, but they radio station out of Rome has been doing a ton of previews, and they're working all those Rome schools right now, and they're really in depth. See if I can find it here. Man, when you're looking for something, you can't find it.
Yeah.
Lawrence shares so much stuff, it's hard to you got to scroll through his page. But he's just trying to get kids out there, you
know. Who was the other guy that was on y'all a lot last year? I know Lawrence. He was on y'all a lot. Well, about 2 years ago, even.
Yeah, probably Brooks Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooks. He'd probably be back on with us a good bit coming on. He is media guy for Coahulla Creek. He also works for a news station out there, so in Alabama, in y'all's neck of the woods. He covers Alabama.
No, really?
Who?
Yeah. Well, Brooks Carter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing him on y'all a lot because I come on y'all once and we all kind of talking about some high school stuff.
Yeah, I'm not able to find that. But anyway,
Friday night, be out there at Rockmart.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be super hot.
It's just down the road, guys.
I like going to Rockmart.
It's actually at Bremen. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, but I do like it at Rockmart. It's a nice campus. It's like a small college there. I like the cow fields in the background. It's country, you know. I mean, everything's set up real nice. It's real. Everything's accessible. And the field's nice.
Oh, he said Bremen's on 27.
Okay.
So it's down below Cedartown on 27.
Okay.
That's correct.
It may be the next town. Is it the next town?
It's not far from it.
Okay.
So WLAQ Radio is the one doing all those previews. I know they've done Darlington, Coosa, and Armurchie already, so they'll do more previews throughout that. And
Charles Jetmore may be there.
uh-oh.
All right, calm down. What's he doing?
You got him going.
Okay, Joe.
Cujo, stop it. Big St. Bernard in here.
I heard him. That's
Yeah, he's little. He's
the highest
5
pitch
feet.
St. Bernard I've ever seen.
The highest pitch St. Bernard.
Yeah.
You saying if Cujo had been this dog, it wouldn't have been that scary of a movie.
Hey, Jack.
Cujo Part 2.
Hey, Jack.
You don't think a dog like that could kill somebody?
All right.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Just,
If he's asleep.
it'd have to be strategic.
All right, y'all go find Birge over on. Y'all go find Jack. Y'all go find Birge over on Twitter. I'm gonna take him out, and I'll catch y'all back probably maybe Tuesday night if I have.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're always welcome to be on here, Birge. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Dang it.
He never does this.
No, I've never had him do that.
You got him fired up going around.
I know. We'll see y'all
I
Tuesday
think he's
night.
upset about Signetti.
Maybe Tuesday night. The dogs are mad. The dogs are mad.
Welcome to Locker Room Sports Talk.